What's going on, everybody? I'm not good at these videos, but I'm gonna try. And man, I just want to kind of reflect on this whole experience because it's been crazy. We're just getting started too, so I know it's gonna be all right. But yeah, so my perp or my gang stalker is my twin flame, and wow, God is so weird in that kind of way that I don't know how he managed to arrange this one all right on top of the gang stalker, twin flame and the or the Ti twin flame. I mean, dude, we were both of us, we were undercover brothers, man. We were both bisexual dudes that were thugs. I mean, if you want to put a label on it, and we both had to hide that, and all the stuff that we had to come out with that. Holy smokes, dude! I don't even know. I'm not even the same person anymore at all. It's kind of neat, but I never thought. I knew who this was, who I am now. Like I know who this person was. I lost that, and I know he lost that. In this wicked world, and you wonder why. Like I look at my life, I look at his life. Why did we have to go through so much shit, man? I mean, we went through so fucking much shit, and we're still going through it. But now there's actually beauty attached to it now, and I'm so grateful for this. I'm just so grateful for this. But why did we have to go through all that, dude? 2 steps in our life, you would have been dead. Most people are dead that were around us doing the same shit that we did, man. And I don't know why we're alive for this such a beautiful experience right now, you know. And and one of the hardest things is just being honest with yourself. All that tough guy shit. All the gangster stuff and the dope dealing and all that, and all the wickedness. It was like I used that. He did too. He did too. So I'm not gonna go out this by myself. I'm pointing the finger at him too. But now we use that dark shit as like a fucking facade, as a shield, man. And the more shit happen, the more armor we put on. Next thing you know, we got a whole world of darkness built around us, man. The darkness been trying to take us out. Been trying to take us out. And the circumstances, like the crazy circumstances he's run into, mine aren't that much different. It's just really weird. And also the changes that we're going through right now, man. Holy shit! And what makes it even funnier on top of this, yeah, he's a gang stalker, man. And he's a computer hacker. All right, so I mean, I'm getting from every direction, man. Like this shit is fucking falling over everywhere, man. I don't even know what to think. So all day long, he's on my computer, fucking around with me. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't even have to speak in the way that I'm speaking to you. I don't have to use a verbal language to communicate with him, and it's really fun, and it's really neat, and like I'm really addicted, man. We're so fucking addicted to each other. Like it's crazy. I don't even think this is healthy. Like man, I'm a single dad. Sometimes I don't even want to go outside and shit. I just want to stay on the computer and fuck with this dude. And it's great. Like I've never ever felt any shit like this. I'm not supposed to be the one with all this kind of beauty and these type of feelings and stuff like that. I was never that. I was that one, man, but I never really showed nobody that side of me. And if I did show people that side of me, it wasn't in the like ringing the doorbell with some flowers. Here's a good day for you. It was undercover, man. More like I would slip some money under their doormat or something like that, make sure they're all right. But I didn't want to take no credit for anything, and now it's crazy. It feels like everybody on the outside world, they know me. That's how it feels like. It feels like I'm some kind of fucking celebrity or something, man. And in the end of this, what you call it, the end of this situation, the gang stalking situation, all the dark night of the soul. I mean, it ended with like a celebration. All the gang stalkers came out from everywhere, man, to celebrate me. And it was crazy. I'm talking a fucking parade through the whole town again, all kinds of different license plates, everything, man. And I just felt a love I never felt before, man. And before that, I was pissed off, at my homeboy, man, or if you want to call him that, homeboy, lover, whatever the fuck you want to call him. But I was mad at him because he was my gang stalker and he tried to fucking kill me. I was doing some wrong shit. I was doing some real bad shit, you know what I'm saying? And his wife overdosed off the same bad shit I was doing. So back then, when I didn't know about Twin Flames, I thought it was, he was looking at me like, man, he's fucking me. He knows my wife passed away. He's fucking up. I got to get this motherfucker. That's why I thought it was a gang stalking. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, damn, this motherfucker's punishment. Man, it's a brutal punishment. This shit went on for like over a fucking year. You know what I'm saying? But he tried to call. So when he would call or text, I didn't want to text him back. And I didn't want to even call him back either. You know, I was like, fuck him, man. And looking at like how I was during the Gangstalking period and that whole the Dark Night of the Soul period, I was the runner and he was the fucking chaser. It's so bizarre. It's so bizarre. Now the Gangstalking ended, the Dark Night of the Soul ended. He's trying his hardest to get over his wife's death. I don't know how he's gonna do it, man. By God's grace, that's it. But you know, he's really trying. Man. I think it's been a little bit more lighter than it has before. I would like to really hope. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. Man, I'm really stoned, man. I'm so sorry. I forgot about that. But yeah, they threw a parade for me, and we'll pick up some other shit, man. They threw a parade for me, and it was fucking crazy. And after that, he contacted me. Oh yeah, I wouldn't talk to him because I was pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude tried to kill me. Now he wants to hang out and shit like that. Fuck all that. And then when the Gangstalking and the Dark Night of the Soul ended and shit, man, who pops on my fucking computer, man? This motherfucker, dude. You know, and you know, we were already through the whole Gangstalking time and all that time. Like we communicate subliminally, whatever the fuck. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that word. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't pronounce that shit. But we were conversing in that way, you know, through hacking and shit, and that's the way we would speak, you know. Either and then like, I mean, when he did that on the Gangstalker tip, holy shit, dude, that shit was fucking dark and it was scary, man. Like the innuendos and shit I would get on my end, it was dark as fuck, man. But when all that was over, it was like almost overnight, man. It changed, man. That big old shit said deprogramming, you know what I'm saying? And right then, I just felt that bad shit just go and just go away, man. And then all the Gangstalkers were wanting to party out there, bro. I'm talking about from Medford, Oregon to fucking Wairika, California. Man, I tried to get away from the town, so fuck this. I can't party with all these bitches. I tried to hit Wairika. I got a hotel over there. Man, they came up by the next day. The motherfuckers were all over there. I was like, holy shit. Like, I can't, man. I got to go hang out with some of these motherfuckers. Man, I go to the taco stand. The taco lady, man. I bought 5 tacos, man. Lady gave me 7 or 8 tacos. Full. I was like, damn, everybody's doing nice shit for me in this motherfucker, man. Nobody never did nice. I thought I was the only person that did nice shit for other people, man. But they was everywhere, man. And it's just really weird. You know, I wouldn't give this away for the world, but I don't know why, like, you know, why me and him or maybe even other people have to be on the extreme level of everything, man. If it's dark, it's extreme, man. It's extreme, man. If we're balling out of control, it's fucking extreme. You know, when we're broke and poor, it's fucking ramen noodles and beef jerky, man. It's fucking extreme. And now that we're in love like this is fucking crazy. I never thought I'd be in love. I know I had lustful thoughts about shit like that, but I never thought I'd be in love with a fucking other dude. What the fuck is going on, man? Like, man, my whole image of who I was before, that's fucking gone, all right? It's gone. I don't even know what to fucking do with myself anymore with this shit. All I want to do is talk to him. That's it. That's it. And then you know, but I'm starting to do all kinds of good shit, man. I was in church last night with my son, you know, having a good time, and it felt really nice. I haven't been to church in years, man, and it felt so nice to hang. I met some cool people over there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to pay chicks coke to clean my house. I mean, that was one part of it, but they kept my house nice and clean, you know what I'm saying? And now, like, man, I clean my own shit now, you know what I'm saying? It's just weird things like that. Like, I was so spoiled with money, like, it was fucking ridiculous, you know, that, like, before there was so much access, man. You know, when you have a certain amount of money, you can go to and do certain things that really nobody else. And when you come and talk about it, they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Really? Like, that shit went down. Yeah, come with me next week. And we're going, and they're like, holy shit, blow their minds too. But they usually be scared and run off. They're like, man, we're not fucking with this. This is deep, you know? And I mean, you can do anything. But, you know, you think it's an enlightening thing to be that fucking greedy. And I do use that word, fucking greedy. Not selfish, but fucking greedy. All right, and it seems like enlightening, you know, but it's not fucking enlightening, man. And for me, like, I know for him too, like, I had to search everywhere to find that, you know what I'm saying? Even with like, you know, LSD and psilocybin and mescaline, like, it would take you to a certain level, man. But Dude, like you were scratching the fucking ceiling, like, man, I need to get to the roof, man. This shit ain't doing the whole fucking thing for me. So you even navigate even more. Like my navigations took me to fucking heroin and methamphetamines, dude. And after that, it got really dark. At that period of time, like I was worshiping the altar, or a deity called the Santa Muerte, the Saint of Death. All right, I went to well, I used to hang out at the strip club a lot, man, and there was a gay dude who did all the fucking outfits for the girls and shit, and I used to fuck around on that level, you know what I'm saying? And what you call it, he was a client of mine, and then was back at his crib, and one night, like I saw like his sunroom and all these candles and shit, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, what is that? It was lighting up the whole room. I was like, what is that shit in there, man? He's like, man, go take a look. The little fucking little gay dude got tattooed on his face, looked like fucking Mike Tyson, a little Mexican Mike Tyson. And then what you call? I went back there, man. I mean, this whole room opens up and it's just statues of Santa Muerte everywhere, skulls and shit, money hanging out the mouths. I mean, the whole fucking thing. It was crazy. It was crazy. His apartment's beautiful, immaculate, a little joint. And you go in this one room, and that shit is just fucking. And it was like, dude, it called me. It was like, man, you want to participate too? All the big drug dealers used to go to his shit and get blessed through this dude. So when they made their trips, and man, they always came back. So I was like, man, this shit's working. You know, I need to fucking go fuck with this, man. You know, and then what you call? He's like, man, start up with these certain statues here, yada yada yada, and it'll take shape. But if you ever ignore this fucking thing, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna pay the price. I was like, all right, shit. You know, so in Colorado, you know, after my son was born, you know, I had to go legitimate. So I went legitimate and I've always been, for the last 3 or 4 years, I've been trying to put that life behind me, man. And it's been so hard until now. But took my son, went to Colorado, and I brought all my statues to Colorado, all my Santa Muerte statues. You know what I'm saying? Every $1,000 I would make, I take $100 bucks of that $1,000 I would make, and I'd put it into the statue and put it into the altar and build it bigger. And by the time it was done, we had a big old altar, man. You know, all these different statues, all this different stuff, and I would sacrifice money to this, man, frankincense, all sorts of different things, hella weed, all sorts of shit. You know, and then the more I sacrificed to this, the more it gave me back. And I was like, man, this shit fucking works, man. You know, but I knew it was fucked up. So when I pray the Santa Muerte, all that stuff like that, at the very end, I'd say a short little prayer to God. I'm like, man, if I'm fucking up, you know, please help me, you know, and basically along those lines. And sometimes I think if I didn't say those prayers to God, man, I'd been toast, man. I'd have been cartel meat by now or some shit like that or something worse, you know what I'm saying? That'd probably be the lighter side of it. But yeah, I prayed to evil deity, you know, for my own personal gain. And it worked, you know. And then me and my wife started having problems, man. I remember, like I wasn't using no drugs at this time, and I never used methamphetamine with her, but I had a problem about 10 years before that with the drug, you know what I'm saying? And then I told her I had a problem with this drug and I had a problem with opiates and shit. And one day at the Blue, we was having a bad time. It was not good, man. And one day at the Blue, she came home and was like, man, this dude at work has this shit, so I bought you some of each. It was black tar and methamphetamine. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, oh, so you're letting me party off some shit I ain't touched in 10 years? Like, man, we're trying to help my relationship. We're trying to get my endorphins kicking and shit. Maybe we'll make love properly or something like, you know, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, man, she's letting me fucking party. Let's have a good time. You know, nah, man, that bitch is trying to get me hooked on fucking drugs, man, again. And she successfully did that, but I successfully beat that shit too. But, you know, that was part, I mean, like, looking back on all those dark things, man, all those dark things had to unfold for this to unfold too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, back at that time, like, you know, when she split out, she left, got her own place, you know what I'm saying? And then we agreed to watch the kids certain days over here, certain days over here. It never worked out. She was out fucking around, and I don't play that. I was like, I'm going to go talk to my mom, you know, and that's when everything hit the fan up in Colorado when I had to stay down south again, you know, and I would think, yo, I left my altar up there. Like I didn't give a fuck about the marriage, anything. I just wanted my altar with me, all right? Because I knew that I left that fucking altar, I was going to have some fucking problems, and I had no idea what kind of problems there were up ahead, man. Police everywhere, man. I got fucking hospitalized, the gangstalking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Went to the hospital. All the motherfucking gangstalkers went to the hospital, man. Split out that bit. I run butt naked down the road and shit, man, on a fucking highway. My niece was driving by. She's like, man, what's this bitch doing on the fucking highway? Must have took some bad PCP or some shit. No, it was a gangstalker shit. Hopped in that car. I mean, it was fucking hardcore. I mean, I like, these motherfuckers were after me. You know, at the same time, like, I was doing shit on the street that was not correct. You know what I'm saying? And then whatever punishment that they unleash for me for doing dirt, like I take it. You know what I'm saying? Because I won't have to wipe that mess up twice. I promise you that shit, man. So we're good. But what you call it? Yeah, it's just it was so weird when you look and now I ask myself back then, like, why did this happen to us? Why did this happen to us? Well, damn, why's all this good shit happening to us? I've never felt so light, man. I've never been so broke in my fucking life, but I'm so humble with that. Before, I would have been pulling my hair out, dude. I would have been scratching the walls, not knowing what to do. You know what I'm saying? And like, man, if I didn't have a certain amount of money, man, I'm fucking lost, dude. And I don't care about that anymore. Even my diet's changed a lot. Like, I can't eat certain meat. If I eat certain meat, I'm throwing it up, man. I can't have no Popeyes. I can't, no churches, dude. What you call it? Damn sure no hamburger meat. None of that type of shit, man. Like, just if it's meat, it's got to be really fucking awesome meat. Some home style shit. Nothing, no fast food shit, dude. Sodas, done deal. What you call it? I mean, yeah. And now, like, even the things that would happen to me. I had a nice grow up with a partner in Oregon. I moved out there from here, and then for some reason I couldn't lease a house. So all these things are like blocking me off and making me go this way. I want to go this way. They're making me take the big ass route this way. And I don't understand what's really happening to me, man. You know what I'm saying? And like, even I know I've been through a lot of bad things in my life, and so did he. I don't know why we have to go through this too. I know he would probably take it back if he could, but then again, I don't know, because I don't know if I would, you know what I'm saying? Because this is such a unique experience, and then, like, I see the community of y'all online, and I'm like, man, these people are fucking beautiful. Like, oh my God, like, how come I never knew about stuff like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, how, I mean, just a funny bunch of things, man. The synchronicities are crazy. I mean, they are crazy. I see his name everywhere, man, and it makes me so happy, And I just want to be a better person, man. I took so much away, man. When I think I was, making everybody money and stuff like that, that money was so wrong. And I have a new way of looking at finances and money and how you earn and stuff like that. Yeah, you got to go through some shit to earn that kind of money over there. But, I want to try some different kind of way of doing things, man. I still want to have my own shit. But what you call it, I don't know. I think my money's going to be invested in a whole nother way. I'm not going to jinx myself by telling, but I think we're going to be all right, man. But I'm just rambling, man. This is a journal of just kind of what's going on. I'll be posting this stuff up, man. I'm not really good at making videos or nothing, but I think I owe it to me, him, and everyone else to make these videos of such a unique experience. And thank you, guys.